What are three qualities that a man needs to have for a woman to truly be attracted to him? So, one of the first things is we're talking about being attracted. It's looks, off rip, right? How a man presents himself, how he carries himself. What does a man need to do to look his best, feel his best, and be confident enough to get the attention or to attract the right woman that he wants in his life?
Well, confidence has to be real. It has to come from within, so nobody else can give it to you. You was just telling me this earlier today. Like Malik was like, you should post on Instagram. And I was like, yeah, I don't think any of these photos are Instagram worthy. And he's like, honest, he was like, I've been loving us. I've been loving you enough for the both of us. Like I've been carrying us, but you have to love yourself as well. And I sat back and I was like, he's right. And I think for me, it's like I'm looking for perfection within myself. And if I'm not perfect, then I'm like kind of hesitant about putting myself out there. But I'm like, you know what? Because when I look in the mirror, I like what I see. But for some reason, when I take a pic and it's time to share it with the world, I'm like, I don't think so. But that goes, you're basically telling me that I need to be confident and that's something that I need to work on. And I was like, you're right. So in order to be confident, you have to do what makes you feel confident. So if something is in your head like wrong with you, then whatever that is, you need to fix it. If you don't like the fact that like you're overweight, then you need to go to the gym. If you feel like you're too thin, then you need to eat more. So things that you can work on, you're going to have to work on them, because that's how you get to confidence. When you don't work on those things and you just keep looking at yourself day after day, you don't like what you see, how are you ever going to get to a point where you're confident enough in yourself and even confident enough to get a woman?
One of the things I think could definitely help with confidence, and I speak about it on this channel already. I'm coming up on a year when it comes to this product that I'm about to speak on, which is skincare. But I want it to come from you. Like, how important do you think skincare is? And like, how do you feel about like your husband having a skincare routine in his life? Like, is that attractive to you? Just from a woman's perspective, just be honest about that.
I think it's sexy. I think it's nice. Yeah, I just think it's great because up until a certain point, I would say up until about college, you didn't really have a skincare routine. It was kind of like just water, soap, and shea butter.
Don't do me like that. No, you're right. Actually,
It was just
she's right.
like there was no skincare. There was no skincare routine involved. So college came, you started like working on it. I started to put you on a little bit more, but I think when you finally got Teach Hanley, I was like, this is great. I was like, I love it. Yeah, and your skin looks great. Like I was looking at you the other day and I was like, you look beautiful. Like he is so handsome. If you go on his TikTok DMs, his TikTok DMs look crazy. We were looking at it yesterday. He was like, oh my God. So I ran over there. I'm like, what happened? He's like, look at my DMs. I'm seeing hey. I'm seeing hi. I'm seeing hey, handsome. Yes, he's handsome. So I'm not mad that anybody finds my man attractive. That's okay. That's great. Okay, that's why we're married. But why is he handsome? He takes care of himself. So he be doing his hair. He makes sure he smell good. He got cologne. You know what I'm saying? Like his clothes, they not wrinkled. They look great. You know what I'm saying? He take care of his skin. Yeah.
I was blushing. I appreciate you. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. So we both just beautiful people living a beautiful life. 40% off your first box, 20% off for life, and you get a free gift. That's what you get when you get Teach Hanley. I've been telling y'all for a year. I don't ever promote anything on my channel that's not real, that I'm not using. It's the most authentic place on the internet over here. So again, 40% off your first box. You get 20% off for life, and you get a free gift. That gift is going to take care of your nails. On top of that, man, you get a system.
Using that nail clipper.
Yeah.
I seen it this morning on the kitchen table. I said, that's not supposed to be there. That means he was using it.
Listen, it's great. And so Teach makes it uncomplicated. I'm just able to get my package every month, use the products I need to use, and it maintains how I want to look. So yeah, if you want to be your fullest potential, check it out. It'll be the first link below. Shout out Teach Hanley. Looks are important, and I think that people neglect that, and they're not actually actively working on being the most attractive that they can be. Being the most attractive that you can be, I believe, is part of your God-given purpose. It's to reach your fullest potential in all areas of your life. As shallow as looks are, that is part of it, right? Your body is the temple that God's spirit resides in. Why would you want it to look ugly? Why would you not want to take care of yourself? Why would you not want to drink your water? Why would you not want to have a skincare routine? Why would you not want to go to the gym? So that's something that should be taken care of, because now we're going to talk about really important things too, like the characteristics of a man, right? To attract a woman, or for a woman to be attracted to you, I think what's important is that a man needs to also be able to hold a conversation. He should also be able to know how to speak, have some sort of elevator speech. When it comes to a man approaching a woman, yes, we're married. We've been out the game for a long time. But how important do you believe it is for a man to not just be confident, but to exude that confidence enough to go up to a woman first and make that approach and start that conversation? And first off, don't start a conversation with a woman if she's not also looking at you. If she looks at you, I call that a warm lead, right? A warm lead. It means that she has interest in you and you have interest in her. Now, you might go up to her and she acts like she's not interested. That's fine. She has every right to not be interested. But if she was staring at you, then maybe that's the green light if you want to make that approach. If you are in a place of your life where you're putting purpose and God first. Y'all know that's what we be doing over here. Purpose first. How important is it for a man to make that approach? How important is it for a man to hold a good conversation? You got the floor.
So first impressions are everything. I know y'all heard that phrase before. It rings true even in relationships. So like Malik said, I know it sounds kind of weird, like an elevator speech, but it's like, yeah, because women like to be approached. A woman will only give you so many signs. And oftentimes that look is a sign. And sometimes that's all you're going to get. If she's looking at you 2-3 times, that's a big sign. So, if she's walking past in front of you, or is she doing things that kind of, grabs your attention, then that means like look at me. Like what do we call it? Peacocking?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at me. I want your attention. I want you to come up to me and I want you to say something. That's the sign that you're going to get. And
that be happening. And I just be like, with the ring, with my marriage ring, I just be like, take it. I just be like I'm trying to just make sure it's seen. It's like, hey,
you so funny. But yeah, those are like the signs that she is attracted to you, or she's most likely attracted to you, and she wants some of your attention. And you gotta at that point you gotta reel it in from there. Like, who are you? What's your name?
What's your purpose?
Basically, what do you like to do? Like, just getting to know you.
Okay.
Like, what are your core personalities? What do you do on a day-to-day? Like, stuff like that. Again, just tell her about yourself and just have a conversation.
So I think what is also important for a woman to be attracted to a man is making sure that as men, you're not super thirsty, right? Like, if you looking at a woman like this as she's walking by, I think it's just over for you. And I don't actually think that, and I'm talking about, like most women, I don't think that most women want a man that is doing too much, because then it's like you already got him. It's like a game. It's like you were telling me that the other day. I already knew that, but I'm glad you were able to admit it. Sometimes women gonna peacock just to see if they could get your attention. Once they get your attention, they're like, check, I got him. No longer interested in him. Sometimes it could be like that. I'm not saying that's all women. I'm just saying sometimes it could be like that. It's like a game, okay? But if it's a man who's not giving all his energy, come on now.
When a man doesn't really say a woman is peacocking, right? And she's looking for your attention and you're not giving her that attention, she's probably going to try harder to get your attention, because she's like, why can't I get his attention? Like, why isn't he seeing me? Because as women, we want to be seen. We want attention. I even do it. I do it around the house. And then when he doesn't look at me, I'm just like I'll get frustrated.
I'm in deep work. We were just talking about that. I don't care if she got on clothes, no clothes. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if you twerking in front of me. If I'm working,
he will not care. He will not care. And I admire it, but I hate it at the same time. But I wouldn't want you any other way.
Purpose first. They think I'm playing. I feel like men are so less driven.
Because if I can't do it, nobody else can do it. If I can't knock you off your purpose, nobody else can do that. And I sleep good at night knowing that.
It's real. I appreciate that, but it's real. yeah, like I feel like as men, we got to get it together. We can't be looking this thirsty. We in an age right now where men are looking the thirsty of the thirstiest. Okay, so there's two things if you a man watching this right now that you need to make sure you're doing. You need to make sure that you get Teach Hanley so you can stay attractive, okay, or you could become your most attractive self. If you are battling lust, check out the Chosen Ones, okay, right? I feel like they should check out the Chosen Ones because
It's
that's
good
where
in there.
it's amazing in there. Everything you need to break free from lust is in there. Okay, so check that out. That'll be below as well.
It's
Yeah,
good in there. I've seen the techniques work. Like, you're not gonna promote nothing that you haven't done yourself. So like again, me and Malik, we've been together for a long time. Okay, like literally half of our lives. Okay, teenage boys, they're horny. I'm gonna be honest with you.
okay.
So, and when you're together since you were kids, you're gonna go through stuff. So yeah, dealing with lust is something that he's had to overcome. But I'm not gonna lie, seeing you overcome it has been great.
That means a lot.
Yeah, like I'm actually very, very proud of you.
It could have ruined.
Yeah,
Me,
it
us.
it could have ruined you,
If
us.
it continued to manifest in that type of way.
Yeah.
But it's like, and maybe we can make another video on that too, and dive deeper a little bit. But it's the truth. Like if I didn't learn to defeat that, she probably wouldn't be sitting here. I had to man up. When you're dealing with lust, that's some little boy stuff, and we got to be honest about that as men. We got to come together. We got to help each other. If you really, really going through lust, bro, like I'm talking about, it's really bad. DM me the word brotherhood. You might need more than the Chosen Ones. If it's really getting to that point, you might need a brotherhood to really, really be there for you, to support you. You might need to lock in with me on that deeper level. But you were gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm proud of you, and I don't know who else better to teach men how to defeat that than you, or like at least someone who's gone through it.
So when it comes to making 2025 your year, continuing this journey, this process, you first have to believe that you can change it around. If you don't believe that you can change it around, it won't be changed around. And it doesn't matter what types of videos you watch. That's why the videos I create, I'm here to inspire you and let you know that the power to change your life is in your hands. And of course, with the grace of God, helping us, leading us, guiding us, and pushing us towards greatness. No matter what you believe, I don't even care if you're agnostic. At the end of the day, you are here, you are alive, and you have an opportunity to change your life. But I believe in God, and I know the power that God has in order to use us and make us the best versions of ourselves. So the first way in order to switch your life around is by making sure that your relationship with God is at the tippity top, right? It's the best that it can be. Making sure that no matter what you do, you're inviting God into the equation and into the situation. Make sure that you are inviting God into every single area of your life. If you stop communication with God, then it's hard for you to hear his voice. If you stop communication with God, then it's hard for you to see the ways in which he can help you. How can you get help when you don't ask for help? So the Creator, which spirit dwells within you, the spirit of the Creator dwells within you, has been waiting for you to reach out, to speak, to say, hey, I know it's been a minute, but I'm here. When you talk to God and you ask God, what should I do today? You start to recognize that you need to be on your God-given purpose. Maybe you need to be working out. You need to be locked in. Maybe you need to start that business venture that you said you were going to start. Maybe you need to start actually locking in on the things that you've been said you were going to lock in on since January 1st. But it first starts with making sure that God is your main accountability source. Hear me out, man. Without God being your main accountability source, it's hard to aim for higher and higher and higher. Okay? But when God is your main accountability source, it makes you want to think, what is the best decision for me to make? What's the best thing that I need to be doing? What's the best thing that I can do for me and those around me?